We speak to Alex and Matt of Magknight next, who talk about producing their 787 for X-Plane and the steps they take to pushing it forward in the next few months with the revamp of their external model and new hybrid FMS system. Cool, so thank you very much Alexander and Matt for your time today. Thank you. Show. And yeah, first question for you guys at Magknight. First of all, what is the Magknight 787 and how does it fit in the flight sim scene?
Go for it.
The Magknight 787 is a sort of group project to make a Dreamliner within the X-Plane world. It started as a freeware project made by one man in his spare time when he got from work at 3 in the morning, and it evolved into being a larger scale sort of production with more different members and teams around the world. And in the space of flight sim, it sort of fits the niche market who want a long-haul Boeing that's in the modern era, but they don't want to spend $90 on, let's say, some extended package of all the different types of planes that barely work.
Right, so you say like Magknight is like it's a global operation of different developers. How many people are in the team? Like how far spread are you guys?
So we have at the moment six people working on the latest versions, which include people from the UK, so us, Argentina, America and Canada, and also a German person by the name of AudioBird XP, which some people might have heard of.
Maybe.
So when it came to Magknight, it first of all it starts so 0.5 as a freeware on the blog.
Yeah.
Then it became 0.8 or 0.9 where it released as a payware. And then 1.0 which came out as the Aviation edition. So what are the different versions of the Magknight and what's still there, what's not there, how do they all fit to one another?
So the original beta versions that were freeware have sort of been replaced. They were for X-Plane 10 at the time because that was what was out. But they don't really work on X-Plane 11, and we moved to the payware version of 1.05. So we had non-Aviators edition, which was 1.052 up to, and then we finished on that. And then Aviators edition is what contains code, so custom systems, custom flight computers, custom sounds, flight model. And that's sort of our current generation of product. The rest of them aren't for sale anymore.
So you mentioned that AudioBird XP is now on the team. So yes. How does this sound now fit into the Magknight, and when do we see them release as main products?
Right, we'll see with 1.4.0 due late this week. We're planning to release the AudioBird XP sounds with the aircraft into the general population. And that fits out the box in the plane, ready to go straight away as soon as you install it. There'll be no fiddling around needed.
They're all being shipped, yeah. So it's been in the works for a really long time, but I'm glad it's now here.
Complete.
Done.
So you said that you've got an update coming out later this week. What changes that to the aircraft?
Oh, there's
an entire new external model, some adjustments to the flight model here, minor adjustments, and system-wide for that.
So we have an interim CDU, which uses the custom graphics from our custom CDU, and it puts the default flight computer and some custom pages into that. We have auto throttle limiters, so you don't have to fly along at toga power all the time. We have switchable MFDs, so you can move them around the displays, PA sounds, and then from a modelling perspective, there's a 3D cabin and brand new exterior model with opening doors and all that jazz.
So we now see the groundwork of the new FMC coming in, and we have got a new model of it coming in this week. It's a pretty big update, I must say. Does it come under a new name? How much does it cost us?
Nothing.
Same name, no extra cost. We're not doing that again. It's bad enough the first time.
So
we didn't really have a choice the first time round because assigning product keys to people that already had the version wasn't really practical, and there's pretty extensive licensing costs associated with actually writing code and putting it in. So, but I think we took the best choice there, and now we don't need to overdo it again.
So once you guys have got the 787-9 at a stage where you feel like it's pretty much complete and all done, do you guys then go into create like the 787-8 or the 10, the different engine options, or you can essentially do the unproduced -200 option?
-3. We are planning to do the -8 and the -10 on the plane which finish this one. We actually have it somewhat in the works. The also ways to come on thousands, as talked in our talk, links up here on the title card. I think it's the right place, it's up that side. Right, links up there in the title card, give that a watch. We go a lot. There's a new model being watched some of that. The flight one's been done for it, and that brings in the new 3-spool design from Rolls-Royce. As for the Dash 3, I want it, Mariano wants it, he said no.
Not having it.
So we're making it anyway, what's to go wrong?
Okay.
As for other versions of aircraft you mentioned, so that'll be, what, 777Xs, 797s. We might look at those in the future, but nothing confirmed yet on those.
We'll finish what we're doing at the moment first.
So that kind of leads on to our next question, which is, after the 787, do you guys plan to do more aircraft? And will you be sticking to like the Boeing route, or do you plan to like branch out to different aircraft as well?
We will be sticking to Boeing on this platform of design, definitely. So the large sort of screen display method of design. So it will be pretty much, you know, sort of what that list will include right now. It's not a massive list, but we'll both follow on that sort of line. But where we're going to go next, we don't know.
I mean, my favourite plane is the C Series A220, whatever we're calling it now. So that might make an appearance at some point.
So, what would you say is the most difficult part of actually creating and developing aircraft?
FMC.
Managing people, to be honest. Doing all the sort of, well, you don't do any of it. Doing all the admin and the actual selling the thing and coming up with, dealing with bugs and managing sort of what we have going on is actually by far more difficult. Things like organising Cosford even. I mean, you don't do any of it, so...
Well, I organised the PCs, the yokes, bought a lot of things, took it all over here, set up the entire table, got some contacts sorted out. I did a lot of this.
But in reality, from a sort of code perspective, the big thing that's taken way longer than we expected is the flight computer. So we're still not there yet, definitely. It's certainly some time away, but I mean, progress is happening, and the point we're at now is infinitely further than we were back in June when we started.
Sounds good. Thank you very much.
Oh, that's it.
The audio.
It's fine.
Sorry.
It's not killed. It's okay. And forward.